Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we're diving into a topic that hits close to home for so many of us: how to break the cycle of self-sabotage. Yep, that sneaky habit of getting in our own way, even when we really want to succeed. So, grab your favorite drink, get comfy, and let's get into it. So, what exactly is self-sabotage? In simple terms, it's when we intentionally or unintentionally do things that hold us back from reaching our goals. Think about it. Ever caught yourself procrastinating on a project, doubting your abilities, or even avoiding opportunities because of fear? Yep, that's self-sabotage in action. I've been there. Countless times I'd sit down with a brilliant idea only to end up binge-watching my favorite show instead. It feels like our brain creates a cozy safety net, convincing us that if we don't try, we can't fail. But here's the twist. While it might feel safe in the moment, it's really a trap that keeps us stuck. The science behind the behavior. Let's get a little sciencey for a minute. Research by Baumeister and his colleagues has shown that self-control is like a muscle. It can get tired. When our self-control is low, we're way more likely to fall into those self-sabotaging habits. Imagine your brain running on low battery. Suddenly, even small tasks seem overwhelming. Another key insight comes from Carol Dweck's research on mindsets. When we adopt a fixed mindset, believing our talents and abilities are unchangeable, we're more likely to avoid challenges and give up before we even start. On the flip side, a growth mindset helps us see challenges as opportunities to learn and improve. There's also fascinating work from the Journal of Experimental Social Psychology, which shows that fear of failure is a major driver of self-sabotage. Often, we'd rather never try at all than risk failing and facing the accompanying disappointment. Crazy, right? Did you know that nearly 70% of people experience self-sabotaging behaviors at some point in their lives? You're definitely not alone in this struggle. Personal stories and real talk. Let me share a little story from my own life. A few years back, I was super pumped about a big project. A dream collaboration that could have really taken my channel to the next level. I had all the ideas and passion, but the moment I sat down to work, I'd get sucked into endless scrolling on my phone or re-watching old videos. I was stuck in a loop, convincing myself that if I never started, I couldn't possibly fail. It turns out, this wasn't just a quirky habit. It was my brain's way of protecting me from the fear of failure. And here's a fun twist. Sometimes, the idea of succeeding can be scarier than failing, because success brings expectations, pressure, and the possibility of judgment. Weird, huh? Ever notice how your brain sometimes acts like an overprotective parent? It wants to keep you safe, even if that means holding you back from all the awesome things you could achieve. Alright, enough about why we do it. Let's talk about how to break this cycle. Here are some practical tips that can make a real difference. Tip number 1. Recognize your patterns. Start by noticing when you're most likely to self-sabotage. Is it when you're tired, stressed, or maybe just feeling overwhelmed? Try keeping a journal or even just a mental note of what triggers these behaviors. Awareness is the first step. Tip number 2, challenge negative thoughts. We all have that inner critic. When it starts saying you're not good enough, pause and ask yourself, is that really true? Write down those thoughts and then counter them with a more balanced perspective. You might even be surprised at how irrational that inner voice can be. Tip number 3, set small, achievable goals. Big tasks can be intimidating. Break them down into bite-sized pieces. For example, if you're writing a blog post, Start by jotting down just a few key points. Celebrate each small win. It builds momentum. Tip number 4. Practice self-compassion. Remember to be kind to yourself. We're all human, and everyone makes mistakes. Treat yourself like you would a friend who's having a tough day. Self-compassion isn't about making excuses. It's about recognizing that you're doing your best. Tip number 5. Use visualization techniques. Take a minute each day to visualize what success looks like. Imagine the feelings, the satisfaction, and the positive outcomes that come with reaching your goals. Studies even show that visualization can boost motivation and performance. I've personally found that even just a minute of mindfulness, like taking a deep breath or stepping away for a short walk, can reset my brain and keep those self-sabotaging urges at bay. Harvard research found that just 10 minutes of mindfulness can boost your mood and reduce stress. Small breaks can lead to big changes. Integrating science with daily life. Here's where it all comes together. Science isn't just for textbooks. It's a practical guide to changing your life. Our brains are incredibly adaptable, a phenomenon known as neuroplasticity. Every time you challenge a self-sabotaging thought or take a small step toward your goal, you're rewiring your brain for success. I started by simply acknowledging my self-sabotage without judgment. Then, I implemented these tips one step at a time. It wasn't an overnight transformation, but each small victory built my confidence and momentum. And guess what? You can do it too. Final thoughts and encouragement. Before we wrap up, here's the bottom line. Breaking the cycle of self-sabotage isn't about being perfect. It's about making progress. Every setback is just a setup for a comeback. So if you slip up, don't beat yourself up. Instead, learn from it, adjust your approach, and keep moving forward. You have the power to change your mindset and rewrite your story. Every tiny shift in thought and action can create a ripple effect, eventually leading to big, positive changes in your life. If you found these tips helpful, please give this video a thumbs up, share it with someone who might need a little boost, and hit that subscribe button for more insights on personal growth and self-improvement. And I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below about a self-sabotaging habit you're working on overcoming. Let's build a community that supports each other. Thanks for watching, and remember, breaking free from self-sabotage is a journey, not a destination. Stay positive, take it one step at a time, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.